I did say keep your standards low. Remember? Did you listen? Let that be a lesson to you. Sorry. I tried to make up for it by wearing just the most obnoxiously bright outfit I could find. I do feel bad, and I feel like I should repay you in some way, but it's not going to be with a decent video this week. I can already tell. Keep them standards low, people. If I could sing, I would repay you with the glory of music, because singing is the new form of currency, apparently. I just paid for a bagel last week with an Iron Maiden cover. Okay, that's a lie. It was Britney. You might be wondering about this weird new space that I'm in. Huh? Were you? No? Oh. You're not very observant. I feel bad for you. This is kind of going to be what the video is about. I turned a wonderfully creepy rape dungeon into a slightly less creepy video dungeon. It's weird, I know. I thought I would do one of those DIY kind of photo montages about me transforming this space into the glorious wonder that it is. Into this. I like it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. The first thing I thought of was, hey, I could film a video in here and wear obnoxiously loud clothing, and maybe it would make up for the fact that I haven't done anything last week. That's not true. I did do some things. I finished this, and I watched TV shows and ate pizza. Photo montage time? Wow. Okay, this is the part of the video where I do a cheesy voiceover to some shitty pictures I took on my phone. First off, we have what I like to call the initial encounter, because it adds to how creepy I find this chest-high cave shoved into the basement wall to be. Upon opening the suspicious doors and turning on a rickety light bulb, we see cement, beat-up insulation, and garbage. Not exactly the stuff Stephen King novels are made of, but still a little creepy. However, when you peer down this tunnel of fun, you see discarded, bundled-up plastic, which I have to assume was once used to keep a decaying body from messing up the hardwood. Also, you may notice the lonely, misplaced pole that sprouts up from the cement, only to lead absolutely nowhere. One might compare it to the pipes from Mario games, but in the interest of not ruining my childhood with this body-stashing tunnel, I'll leave that one alone. Next is this beautifully taken picture of the roof. Because, ew. Even though the plethora of cobwebs may not be visible, I assure you they are there. Now, after a couple of hours of cleaning, sweeping, and vacuuming, the death tunnel becomes somewhat less creepy. Although I do not have pictures because I fail at life, most of the dirt and nastiness was taken away. So, after that, I decided to commandeer some leftover carpet I found under the stairs in order to cover up that cold, scary cement. But because the carpet was probably under the stairs for the better part of a decade, it wasn't exactly willing to lay flat, so I decided to glue it down to some cardboard I stole from work. Thanks to the 2x4s and that mysterious pole, getting the carpet cut and put in there was not exactly easy. But after that laborious task, I decided to add some light to the coffin-like hole via some cheap Christmas lights that my mother gave me in the misguided hopes that I would put up a Christmas tree of my own after I moved out. These were powered with an extension cord that I managed to wiggle into the wall with only minimal property damage. At this point in the video, I feel that things might be getting a little boring, so here's a picture of a tube of meat that my roommate found while grocery shopping. Appetizing, isn't it? Tube of meat. Anyway, after putting up some lights in order to fake some ambiance that doesn't scream that a murder was taking place here, I decided to put up something to cover the look of despair that covered all of the walls. So I went out and bought some cheap plastic table runners. You may have noticed at this point that these are the only things that I actually paid for in order to accomplish this wonderful home and garden style renovation. Putting up these pieces of crap took far longer than I would care to mention, but from afar it turned out alright. And you can barely see the copious amounts of staples, tacks, pushpins, nails, and my own blood that went into putting these stupid things up. And after adding some tacky alcoholic string lights to the background, voila! You have this weirdness. Ooh. Ah.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there.
Oh, I'm sorry this week was not a masterpiece like someone was wanting.
Is this weird for you?
Did I do a good job of covering up this ugly pole that's right in the middle of the room? It's irritating. Alright, well, I'll see you next week. Hopefully. Okay, bye.